Hey, everyone. Happy Sunday. So, I'm not sure who's going to be coming up here today. I might be on myself. I don't know. I'll wait a few minutes. Everything. I'll do the best I can on sharing and stuff. So, I won't be able to see the chat when I show the intel. Everything. So, yeah, let's do the roll call here and see how everybody's doing today. We got B Dog, Mary, my rock. Hey, Diane. Birdsong, Buckeye. Hey, Cluck. Yeah, he's over here on the couch laying down. Um, Twinkle Eyes, Peanut, MBS. Yep, so, looks like Gracie made it through good, and my friend Jeff, he's far away from it, so he was okay with everything. So, one of Crystal made it through, I think. Looks like she's in jet. Um, John Willard, Crystal, CA, Linda, Cindy, Griswold, love you. Uh, Kathy, oh, Chris jumped. I see Nikki got over the 900 mark, so we're getting there. Um, I gotta see where she's at now. Um, yep, she's right at 900. We need 100 more people for Nikki. Um, Liz, Griswold, do you have her link? You dropped Nikki's link? Thanks. You guys haven't subbed over there yet. Trying to get her up to the 1,000. We got Thomas, Granny, Jack 52, Kathy, how's it going? Kicking it bird. Sister Michelle, love you. Yep, everything good. Hope everybody doing good. Hopefully, well, we're in Red October, so see what happens. Um, yeah, Angel Rose, My Rock, Crawl, Jan, Self Track Examiner, Mike Martin, Debbie Golden, um, thanks, Griswold, Karen C. Yep, you guys haven't subbed to Nikki. If you run to thank you for subbing over there, Crawl. Um, Nurse 222, Teen Roadrunner. Hey, Mimi. No, I'm not gonna drop the link. Um, I don't. It's been crazy this past week, so yeah, I'm just only sending the link that by emails and stuff. Hey, B, how you doing, Eileen? Um, well, I don't know if Giggle's sleeping or what. I thought Giggles would be here. All right, so I guess I'll do the best I can on showing, explaining, and all that. So I'll go ahead and log in into my Intel. And, sorry if I miss anybody who's here. Thanks for all commenting here. I'll do a little bit at a time. So, okay. Um. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Crystal. Um. See, where am I at? All right. I think I got it here. Okay. Former Philly Democrat sentenced to prison for election fraud. Myers. And 10 days of darkness are coming. Get ready for a blackout.
Everyone remembers where they were at the blackout. You?
That was a little before my time.
I was home with my folks, and
Investigation into spikes in newborn baby deaths in Scotland. It follows higher than expected deaths in September. This is Mr. T here with a group of the Jewish, I think it says. 2019. Oh, I want to know about that. Not quite sure what this is. While we're on the topic, here's a copy of Twitter sends you when you request and achieve your terminated. Oh, wait. I'm not sure what this is about here. Starlink really 335 miles above Earth, yet easily seen from the surface off the Earth. And this shows. Oh, I don't understand that. And I guess classes in Europe erupt, blocking the roads to protest military service. I'm not sure if I show. Ah, darn it. This is blue vote, red vote. No guns, no policy. I think everybody can see that, I think. Oh, not the wrong thing here. So this might be old. I wasn't sure if I showed this one or not. Pelosi's in the orange now. Look at season 2, limit stock trading by members of Congress. Around 80 billion to the IRS after dropping the individual household to 600. So I wonder what this means. 10. Maybe that's 10 years, maybe. That's what that looks like. We'll get 10 more 10 years total. And here, over 700 Catholic march through Idaho to pray for Christians throughout the United States.
Our Lady of Victory, Our Lady of Fatima, Saint Teresa, the Child Jesus, pray for the consecration of our church. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Ghost. Amen. Queen of the Holy.
I'm not sure if I showed that yet. Seeing this stars going around. That was pretty cool. U.S., Australia, and Japan vow to work together against China. Enemies listed. Fed back censorship machine targeting 20 new states. So I guess here, cheese recalled nationwide after multiple people hospitalized with Listeria, Liasteria. I don't know what that is. And today we share with you the beauties of Kamchatka. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a volcano. Another. This one looks pretty cool. Gracie sent me this one. Now playing live at the Great Awakening, starting We the People. And effective immediately to Snake Pin has transferred all liquid capital assets around the world to IOR banks, according to official reports. Late on 9/30/22. Hated by the deep state, hated by Washington, and hated by the media. All right. Let's see how chat's doing. Nobody's in the backstage yet. See what I missed in here. Oh yeah, Club Bucket. Yep. I think that's what it said. Starlink. I think Craig was on at 2:00. I don't know if he's still on or not. Up to Bear, and I'll go on until at least an hour. See if we get people, ones that we sent from the email. Doing good, Dave? How's it going? Yep. Just checking to see if anybody was backstage yet. I'm not quite sure where she was. Never. Hey, Craig, you want to come up? I think Nikki sent you the link. Hey, Maria. I can't see chat when I'm sharing the screen. Everything, so. Oh, you're in the car? Hey, Steven. Yeah. That's normal for the Lions. Tony. Oh, your sister's in town? Okay. All right. Guess I'll go back and show them the intel here. Okay. Yeah. Everybody had a day off, but somebody hopefully will come up. Giggles are believing. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot to man her. Thanks, Papa Two Bear. All right. Yeah, this is a good one here. I'm not sure if I had this one or not, but I might have shown this one. Oh, I hear somebody. Hey,
Hey, can you hear me?
yeah.
I'm in the
Oh,
car. Look. I'm going across the longest bridge in the world.
yeah.
The Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, Robert. It's the longest bridge in the world.
Yeah. Can you share it? Can you turn the camera?
Yeah,
Phone?
look. All that's water. You see all the water?
Oh, I got
It's
you
like,
frozen. I don't know why I'm frozen. I can't see it.
oh, am I frozen?
I am.
But look, it's all water. As far
Chad
as
Chad might see it.
hopefully they see it. But hey, I just popped up to tell you I love you, brother, and I'm going to go
Yeah.
see my sisters in town from California. So
Yeah.
it'll be the
You
first.
going to take her to work with you tomorrow?
No, they're leaving tomorrow, but it'll be the
Oh.
first time I saw her since the funeral, since my dad's funeral. So
Diamond's having lunch today with her son, I think.
that's what I heard. They went to Texas Roadhouse, I think. So perfect. Well, buddy, I love you. Do a good show. I love it when you do the show by yourself. I really do. I had to do one earlier by myself. It was fun.
I saw you were on. Yeah.
No, don't even worry about it. I got off before you even got on, so don't worry about it.
Did you hear Nikki's last night? Me and Chacha
No.
were going at it.
Oh no, I'm gonna go back and watch. Well, hey, have fun, and
Yeah. All right.
I'll see you.
Yeah. See you later. Thanks. All right.
Later, bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay. Oh, go back to Intel. All right. Oh, I got to do this again now. I got to work my way up here. But Brazil is waiting for their election results on a fake news begun its gaslighting campaign against. Oh, there's the crowd. And then Obama's brother endorses Pennsylvania governor. Massive demonstration against the Great Reset. Put your hand over your heart. Think of something you love more than anything. Where's the light? You shine in the darkness. This is kind of weird. He said they're not human. Yeah. So, did anybody see this on oh, wait. That might be Ashley Babbitt right there. What do you guys think? Sure does look like her.
We are a nation that has the highest inflation in 50 years.
From they noticed someone in the crowd, Ashley Babbitt, the video clip. So there you go.
72. Likewise, we are a nation that has the highest energy costs in its history.
I'm not sure if I showed this one a while back. I think I did. I guess they're about his hands, how he's signal on his hands there. This might be an old photo here. This is how they start the forest fires using direct energy weapons, which are attached to the aircrafts. They blame it on the heat. Print more money, they said. It will get better, they said.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was a foot in foot.
That's weird.
America is a nation.
Trump confirms HRC executive years ago. And right above that, here's John F. Kennedy rise in Paris, France in 1961. And then all the math there. You notice anything different? It said. I might have played this. I can't remember. Q left the key piece out of this puzzle. They're all men. "99% of the world's data communication traffic is shared through undersea cables, internet banking, and email texting." I'm not sure if I showed that one either. Oh, this is from last night. Oh, there we go. I didn't see that last night. That hand putting up symbols there. Nothing. A lot of Secret Service there. Can't see it, but there's something that they're pointing down on the red. They're way in the back. I don't know what that is. I see something here. On the left there, there's a sign up there. I'll look and read chat here. I got to close out because I got to read chat. See how everybody. Oh, okay, Vicky, thanks. Potato seat back there. I think it was further back too. Reading chat here before I go back and get sharing more. Oh, it's a heart. Hey, Mike. John. Grace. Hey, Tracy Q, love you. Yeah, everybody's taking the day off. So I'll do the best I can sharing everything out. I just can't see the chat. Hey, John. Cindy. Okay, I'll go back and thanks, KG. We'll go back and finish up the intel here. So I hear someone come up on the back stage. Okay. Well, climb back up. You see where I'm at. Should be getting close. Here's the key drops here. Don't miss the message because you are too busy trying to find fault in the messenger. Oh, there's a clock there. There's the rainbow. Remember that there are people who watch this show every day. Oh, I heard somebody. Piggies. Leggies.
Sorry, I had a house full.
Oh.
It was too loud.
I'm doing the best I can. I can't see the chat, so I gotta keep going back and forth.
Oh. Oh, man. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, there's somebody can read the chat while I share now.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, we got Craig came on. His sister's in town.
Who?
Craig's sister was in town,
Oh.
so they were on the Long Bridge.
Hello, everybody. Kathy, Ann, Bambi, Joyful, 111, Vicky, Gloria, Grace, John McLaughlin,
Look at all your fans you got in there.
Peppy Two Bears, Afnar, Shelly, Mike Mazza,
You came just in time. My
Rena.
mom, I'm getting my lunch from my mom. She's dropping off. So
Oh, what's she bringing you?
Arby's.
Ooh.
So can you take over for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Be right back, you guys.
Pamela, Maria, be charming.
Up there?
Sherry, you're making relish, corn relish.
Yep. She's just about 2 minutes with you. And I get my shoe on.
Kush, I think she's okay. She had lost some power, but I think she's okay, Kush. Hey, John. Them ribs look good, dude. Yum. I know them ribs were mouth-watering looking. Hey, Maria. Ooh, vegetable beef soup in the crock pot. I sure will go check that video out. A breakfast video. Yum, yummy. I know those ribs were the bomb looking. I was like, I wish I could have some of those. And even Steven, hello. No, I haven't heard from Monty. I don't know. I haven't seen him either. On anybody's. The sun's glaring on my thing. Oh, I sure wish I could. John, them ribs, oh my gosh, those look so good. Those are juicy. They look like they were flavorful. Oh. Okay, Annalisa saw Monty last night on a panel. Last night, somewhere. Okay. Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay, G's making roast and potatoes and carrots. They're so expensive.
I'm coming. Oh.
Did you get your food? Get your food, Robert.
It's cold out there.
Is it? What's the temperature today? There. It's warm here. Not real hot, but it's not real. It's kind of warm. Right, Pamela? It is expensive, right? Everything.
So, yeah, it was hard sharing the screen, going back and forth, and I had to go, in and out a Telegram, seeing the chat and stuff. So I was doing okay. I guess they were saying I was doing good.
Oh yeah, they said you were doing just fine.
The sharing that bit is so weird. I'm used to sharing now. Everything. So,
That's good.
yeah. So, but all right, you keep an eye out. You can chat with the
All right, I got it. Yep.
thing. So you didn't miss nothing.
You didn't.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't miss anything last night either, did I?
No. But he did throw out 7 hats, and he started at 7:17.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, I just knew something was going to happen if I didn't watch it, but it didn't.
Tennessee win?
I don't know. I didn't see that game. Did Tennessee win? Oh, we didn't. We didn't watch that game.
Michigan won. So.
Hello, Heroic Pepper's in the house. Hey, how you doing?
You know what? Giggles. I knew it. Ashley Babbitt's alive.
Well, how'd you figure that?
I had a photo. She was right in the front row last night.
Oh, you seen her on there?
Hold on. I'll try to show it to you. Am I on? You see her?
No, I don't see it. It's not shared.
Okay. Yep, Cupcake Girl saying 3 times. Yeah, very soon. That's what they've been. Okay. All right, should be on now, right?
Yes, it's on there now.
Okay. That was. I'll show you.
Oh, he has 2 rallies next weekend.
They're starting the rallies already again.
There's 2 more next weekend, they said.
So I was showing this. What do you think of that? Remember that? That 10 means probably 10 years, right?
I don't know. That means something. Hey, Jan.
Yeah.
I mean,
I gotta go. Oh,
Welcome, Amina.
don't eat that. They're giggles.
What is that, brie cheese?
They're having a recall.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't like it anyway. Brie cheese, I think it's called.
Yeah. But oh, you darn it.
Yep.
You'll like that one.
I'm gonna stir my food I'm making. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go stir up something.
All right. What? Let me know. We're waiting on Giggles to get back.
Okay.
So here it is. Right in the front row.
I'm Joe. We don't need this no more.
We are a nation in decline.
Take it off.
Let me see.
You see her?
That way, not smart toilet.
Kind of.
Too short.
In 50 years.
That's her.
And where the stock market finished, the worst
she
first
going?
half.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would be good if it was if that is her.
Yep. See where I'm at.
Oh. Amina is French. Seems like Amina's new in here, and she says she can't understand so much because she's French. So happiness is forever.
Mimi? M-I-M-I?
No, Amina, Amina.
Oh. She doesn't understand?
Well, she's trying to. She's just checking out what we're doing, I guess.
Here's what he was throwing the hats out. Yeah, let me know if there's any questions in chat if you want to say anything. Here was another one of those giggles. Remember, is that a new one?
Yeah. It's weird. That's right, Grace. Trump never gives up.
Oh, this is what people were talking about last night. Someone threw a hat and pen.
Someone did what?
Someone threw a hat and he signed it.
Oh, wow.
Are you telling me that ain't a president?
I would love
Man.
to have a hat that he signed.
I don't know if I showed this one or not.
I don't remember seeing that one. That's cute.
This was cool.
Is that Trump?
Yeah, in Alaska.
Oh.
So this says here, people think that this is a neutral weather cloud information. It's
Another day, another time when our government is controlling the weather and all that
You
stuff.
see that?
Yay.
Yeah.
Another day, another
Ooh.
time when our government is controlling the weather and all that
I know
stuff.
that's right, John. John, me too.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff B. Jeff B's in the house, Robert.
Oh, someone that can help us. Oh, great. I don't know how to log in to do Q drops and everything, but let me know if you want to come up.
Jeff B. Hey. Hey, Noreen. Rentera. George Burbanks.
Russia cuts off gas to Italy just days after new prime minister was named. Sunday, Italy voted its first female county center right one.
Robert, I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, Jeff B., you want to come up? Kind of quiet day today. Here's for Jeff B. I got to copy it. Here you go, Jeff. Hello, Professor Falcon. Diamond's back. She knew what I was eating. You back already? Jeff B's, come on up, Diamond, so we can do the planes and Q drops today. Giggles will be right back. So what do you guys think? Was that Ashley Babbitt in the front row last night?
I'm back. My husband's getting on my nerves.
Diamond caught me eating.
Diamond, you fool girl. You got puppy tummy? Diamond got puppy tummy. She had all that good food for lunch.
Yep. Tell us about the food, Diamond. Come up.
You waited. You didn't wait on me, Diamond. I'm upset. That's only about a 18-hour drive from here to there.
Also, we're going outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Georgia. I saw some videos, and I saw a slow motion video. Yeah, that was all an act.
The other day.
Yeah, Stephen Giggle saying about nobody would have died inside the Capitol. Yeah, we don't know the truth and everything.
Right.
And that photo that I saw in the front row sure does look like Ashley Babbitt.
Yeah, Diamond says she's full. She got puppy tummy.
Yeah, there he is. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
I'm good,
Your
thank you.
Sunday day off?
Yeah. Yep. Take a day off.
Yeah. So what do you think of last night's rally?
I didn't watch it.
Giggles didn't either.
Yeah, no,
No, I didn't.
It's basically I hate saying that, but it's basically the same.
Same stuff. Yep.
Yeah, but I did see some pictures, and there's some very unique anomalies. Like 17 flags.
Yep.
So if that thing doesn't exist, boy, they're sure riding it hard.
What do you think about the Secret Service people? You see about how many he had?
Yeah, and it looks like, I was talking to a buddy this morning, and we only seen maybe from the pictures that I seen from the front man, there's only like 2 or 3 that are the same. So we're just wondering if the rest of them are high speed guys.
Mm-hmm. What do you? He had 7 hats he threw out too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen this morning that looks like Credit Suisse Bank has become insolvent, and China in early trading has dumped the dollar. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of the Federal Reserve meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, with everything, with a lot of the governments falling like they are, or the whatever, that's kind of interesting. I mean, it's just kind of scary at the same time, though.
Yeah, they had a military coup in Buenos Aires last night. The military took over the entire African country. So,
Oh wow, that's not good, huh? Or is it?
well, yeah, I don't know too much about that small country, but they took it over from a quote unquote warlord. So,
Wow, Jeff, someone's listening from Ireland. Giggles.
Yeah, Paris too. Paris here too.
Wow.
Paris, France.
Ireland. What was I going to say? So what was all those Blackhawks yesterday? Was that yesterday or Saturday? Or I don't know. It's not. I was showing Diamond.
I think it was Friday or Thursday or Friday. Those Blackhawks that were up in there.
Hey, do you know how to do the map on the planes, Jeff?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I don't know if you.
Let me see if I have sky glass on this machine.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna share the map on the planes here. He's logging in.
Mm-hmm.
Afternoon, Friday day.
Angel Rose, where did you hear that? Chinese are setting up police stations in Canada.
Oh, I shared that the other day. Giggle.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's weird.
Can you check Nikki's count? She was at 900 earlier.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, we'll just chat for a while till Jeff has to leave, I guess. Really much, Sunday, so we'll chat with Jeff for a little bit. Hey, Leanne K.
She's at 902, Robert.
902.
So 98.
Oh, you minus 407 to 98.
Well, let me see if I can get into the other one.
NYXX.
Tracy Q.
You're a
Here's
Buffalo
what-
Bill fan, Tracy? Oh, that was too bad. Miami won last week, I think, against them. But Michigan won again and state lost, so just rub it in with Nikki. The big game's in a couple of weeks. State and Michigan.
Diamond Lil. He says your laundry is done. Heard my buzzer. Beep.
Let me know when you want me to share the screen there. Yeah.
Yeah, there really isn't much going on other than, you just have your normal KC-10s and that up there. But I did notice one thing. So, was it last night or the night before, I started seeing National Guard planes flying out of different states to different states, which it's not uncommon, but it sure looks like they're moving people around. And the only time that a National Guard can leave its state is if it's been federalized by the President of the United States. And I don't see anywhere where Biden initiated or federalized the National Guard. So that's definitely interesting.
Yeah, over in Poland where my nephew's at, he's flying over there, so the double blade helicopter.
Yeah, they're sure trying to bolster that area for some reason.
I'm upset with him because he hasn't called me since he left in January. It's been so long I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, he, depending on what his MOS is, he may not be able to.
Last night on that stand, he was speaking on, it said President Trump. He circled the everything.
Yeah.
stuff. It show, you know how in the front of the podium, everything and stuff. So
Yeah.
um,
All right. I'll be back in 1 second.
okay, one. Hey, Mega Loss.
Maggie lost.
Oh, Maggie. Oh, yeah, Maggie.
I think it's Maggie.
Hey, Corey. Yeah. Yep. We're watching a movie.
Yep.
Well, I guess I can go back on see what. I wish we had Q drops, but I don't know what else to look up for. It's just Sunday, so. Special Falcons hand the guard here in Arizona applies. It's air coolers. Yep.
Football, bring it.
All right, I'm back.
But do you think it's gonna crash tomorrow?
I don't think it's going to imminently crash. I think what'll happen is they'll suspend trading if something comes out of the Federal Reserve that's going to be unfavorable. They'll have to suspend it first. I don't think you'll see an absolute free fall, but it may shed a few thousand points.
They said it was supposed to crash in September and it didn't. It makes no sense.
No, it's definitely overinflated.
Yeah. So tomorrow's a special meeting, right, Jeff?
Yeah, at 11:30.
So they will depend that they're going to decide what on them tomorrow. What is the? Do you know why they would meet, or do you know what they're talking about?
No, they haven't disclosed that. All they said is it's an emergency meeting in D.C. And I'm sure it has something to do with, all this banking. Well, naturally, it would be a financial thing, but
right.
With Credit Suisse coming out, basically saying they're in default. The Chinese dumping the dollar.
Right.
Vanguard no longer doing ETFs. Almost like a perfect storm.
Well, yeah.
So now I remember, Jeff, what I was going to ask you. Someone that is very smart about it. What's the story when people talk about the two different calendars? Now, are they really doing that so they get people off guard or what? Because, like how Mike Penny said, everything has to happen twice, right, Jeff?
I don't know. I think some people look way too deep into stuff. I don't buy into a lot of, just because I look everything from you know, a military intelligence perspective.
Yep.
And I mean, some of this stuff they're just putting directly in your face.
Yep.
And either people are too lazy to see it or they don't want to see it. That's just like when Kamala Harris went to the DMZ. And the first thing that I saw that didn't make any sense is when you watch her at the DMZ and you look at the North Korean side, I've never seen weeds grow out of the steps of the North Korean side. In how many years they've shown pictures. So it's almost like, don't know if that was green screened or what. Because if they would have any defectors, I mean, people wanting to defect to North Korea, you sure in the hell wouldn't want to see steps with weeds on them.
Yep. Yeah, I know Leon K. saying about the dates. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, I gave up on the dates, but they said the market was supposed to crash September, and then I don't know.
So, all right. Mary Shea says also, Supreme Court will rule in the 2020 they have it all. Okay, well, where do y'all see that? Because I haven't seen any of that. That they're going to be in session for that.
Well, I think they go back into session tomorrow.
Okay, the 3rd tomorrow.
Right.
Okay.
And so, I think that's normal. It's a normal opening session, but I'm under the belief that that portion of it's already been taken care of.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Diamond has a question for you right there, Jeff.
Yeah. Where is Hunter?
And he said it a couple of times, not just once. Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter?
I mean, we haven't seen any court dockets. I think a lot of these individuals, some of the low-hanging fruit, a lot of these people have been dealt with, whether charged with treason, executed, or they're in plea agreements with the Judge Advocate General Court.
Hey, Jeff, this is a good question or a statement here. Giggles, you want to read Bubble News?
That's interesting. Supposedly on 10/5, the calendars will be moved forward 10 days to become 10/15. The night of October 4th, that makes it 440 years ago. A dog, sorry. Well, that happens. That's interesting right
there. Yeah. Hey, my mom's birthday's the 13th, so that would be good for.
Yeah, it'll skip it.
Huh?
Yeah, it'll skip her birthday.
Yep.
You won't have to buy her anything.
Yep. Hey, Dorinda. You can drop Dorinda's link, Giggles, if you want. Hopefully we said that last week, and now it's the 1st of October, right, Jeff? So
what's that?
Oh, they're saying something was going to happen last week, and now we're finally into October, what we've been waiting for, right?
Well, I think there is a lot of stuff happening just because it's not being shown right now, or it's not coming out. Like today's October 2nd.
Mhm.
And something major supposed to happen today. And in a sense, I think it already has, with the announcement of these major financial institutions going under. And I think a lot of this was under the predicate of the announcement of the Queen's death.
Mhm.
All right, I'll be back in 1 second.
Me too, Giggles. I gotta go warm up dude's food. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Bella Vanilla saying hi to Jeff.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Yep. Hey, Bubba News, you want to come up?
I seen a question right before I got up. Somebody was asking about, do I believe that Space Force intercepted the 2020? I know about Space Force. I don't know the inner workings of it. Now, NSA, I know the inner workings of it. There is no doubt in my mind that if NSA was listening, which I think they were, and when I say listening, it was signals, packet data. There's no doubt in my mind that I would be more shocked and in disbelief if something wasn't going on than if there was. Because you have to go back and look from 9/11, and you have to read through what they can actually do inside of a FISA warrant. It's pretty breathtaking when you read the whole law and exactly what they can do. And I personally think that not necessarily Donald Trump, but the constitutionalist admirals and generals inside of the military use that against them. Whether you call it the deep state, the foreign and domestic powers, they flip the script on them and use basically their own shit against them.
So, did you already catch Maria's comment there, Jeff? Already, or?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Here. So, what do you think is why Penguin 6 can't film there now, Jeff?
Do what now?
Penguin 6, he couldn't film there the other day.
Yeah, I don't know. Something strikes me odd about that guy. I don't particularly care for him. I watch some of his stuff, but you can only watch somebody eating food so many times.
So, did you ever get a chance to see the white thing over the front?
See the what, Robert?
That white stuff, or that white tent or whatever?
Where at the White House?
Yeah.
Well, some of those, tents are press corps tents. They have them set up near the incoming and outgoing driveways of the White House. Yeah, there's a lot of activity at the White House, and there's a lot of things that don't make sense.
Oh.
Since the American people are struggling right now.
Yeah, Professor Falcon saying.
Yeah, this question that you have up on the screen, I know what Looking Glass is, and that's about all I can mention about that. But I didn't hear anything from that general.
Yeah, I'm glad we got Shane over 1,000 last week, Jeff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. What do you think those white things were in front of the White House? It covered the door, like it, you know what I mean? Like it was blocking something where you couldn't see something.
Well, without seeing, like on the ground, I mean, I knew sometimes they do work on, the front part of the White House, and could that have been basically just to prevent material going into the White House, or, a lot of this stuff they're just putting in your face. And I think the biggest part of that is because if we believe what is happening, then a lot of this stuff we're going to be revisiting again in the form of showing the American people and the world what they missed.
So do you, what's your opinion? Is that the real Putin they got right now or not, Jeff?
Is what, Robert?
The real Putin.
I think it is. I watched him over the last 2 days. I watch a lot of Russia 24 and Russia 1, and just the way he walks in his stride. And I'm still in the camp that he's not this. I mean, granted, Putin is former KGB, and Putin is Russian first, but he's demonstrated that he's not going to tolerate the bullshit that's going on. And I think when Trump did his world tour, they all come to an agreement to get rid of this bullshit that's going on.
Oh no, I just can't believe, midterms is right around the corner. This is it, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm in the firm belief that there cannot be a midterm.
No. And
if there is, people should go out and vote. But there has to be some type of an event, because I don't. If Trump's truthful, and I think he is, and they caught him, NSA, Space Force, the U.S. Secret Service caught him, and their shenanigans, then how can you come out and constantly make these statements and go out and tell people to vote on these machines and it be a fair election? Because if they did it in 2000 with the biggest heist overtly and as big as they did, then what's going to prevent them from doing it any other time? Which I think they've been doing it on both sides, have been doing it. So if what we believe is to be believed, then something has to happen to stop the midterm. And I think what that is going to be, because if you go and you listen to, every time Trump says something, he says we have to do everything constitutionally and legally. So the legal means would be the U.S. Supreme Court. And my personal opinion is, just by some of the people that I know in D.C. that work there, and some of the people that I've known throughout the years that are actually in charge of security at the Supreme Court, I truly believe that this decision's already been rendered. And because they can't come out and do this all at once. The American people, and I mean the world, but I'm just concerned about the American people, would be on absolute overload. And I mean, there are people, that are, because of the economy, because of the way things are going, they're turning to alcoholism, drugs. Some are committing suicide. So they have to do a drip, 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 because it would be an absolute overload. And do I think we're going to know everything by the midterms? Absolutely not. I don't think there will. I think the way, and I'm just basing this off of my experience in working in the fleet side of continuity of government. If something is going on, then the way I look for this happening is there's going to be some type of world event, and Biden is not going to be able to make a decision.
I think one of New York City, Jeff, would be a big event.
With that?
New York City, all the problems they're having.
Well, yeah, but that's more of a centralized. This is going to have to be a world major event. And I think there's going to have to be a decision that's going to be put into quote unquote President Biden's lap. He's not going to be able to cognitively make a decision. And they're going to do the 25th on it. And maybe that's how they get rid of him. But then it goes to Bob Marley, and maybe that's exposed that she can't be president, or she's not going to be able to make a decision. There's going to have to be some type of chain event that's going to kick that off.
Here's a question for Diamond. This is a good one. He was a good player too. I liked him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'd be interesting to know if he took, the jab.
Yeah.
And because you're seeing a lot of people having a lot of issues right now. And to me, it's amazing how Joe Biden come out and basically used Jedi mind tricks and told the American people that the pandemic's over.
Here's another one for you, Jeff.
What type of videos were they? I get all kinds of stuff from him and Mike. Were they TikTok?
What was she talking about?
You know what interests me is that when they were inaugurated, Mr. Potato Head and Camel Toe, it was before the time it's supposed to happen.
That's what I thought. It said it was like 10 minutes till or something, right? Yeah.
Correct.
I thought it was.
Yeah. Now, if you've been in the military or worked in the federal government, mostly the military, when like at 8 a.m. every morning they raise the flag. Yes, I did see that Canadian Patriot. Yeah, it's he sent that to me. It's disturbing. It definitely, seeing all these people go into basically like grand mal seizures, and so to me, this is a bigger attack than Pearl Harbor and 9/11, because even though those two events were catastrophic, this is a worldwide event, and no one has ever, if it is factual that it was, which I don't believe it is, that the virus was created and weaponized and released inside of China. That's an act of war. That's an act of world war. And, you know, people can say what they want about the Chinese military, any other military. If the United States would take the gloves off and do a full out attack on somebody, there's no one that can touch us, because we have many, many, many decades of experience doing it. Well, I can tell you something else that was really odd. Oh, where I was getting at with the time. So in the military, every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, they raise the flag. Reveille is, or, I want to say reveille, but is played, and it's systematic. I mean, it's not 7:59:59. It's not 8 o'clock in 1 second. It is precisely, it starts at 8 a.m. And for them to start the ceremony of the swearing in prior to noon, when I was watching it live, because I couldn't believe it was going on, that's one thing that struck me. And, and I had people say, well, Trump left on Air Force One, so he's the president. Well, that's a customary thing. A lot of the incoming allows the outgoing, because he's still president at the time. And if I'm not mistaken, this could be the first time that an outgoing president didn't go to an incoming inauguration. So, people think that that's just because, he's a sore loser. I think it was because he wasn't there. That event wasn't happening then.
Right. Good. That's good. Yeah. Makes sense. Really.
Right.
Like I said, this is the crime of the century, the time of history, and people can't believe that. Oh, Mr. T can't come back and everything, and
Yeah, I think we're going to see some stuff we never thought we'd see before, and the clock is definitely running out.
Yep.
You know, it's definitely running out. Just like the thing with the flags, with the black flag. I mean, if you go read it in the Law of War manual, that has to do with taking quarters. And you're in an enemy-occupied area, and you have so much time to basically turn yourself over, or the gloves are off. And the military loves symbolism. The military loves to do these codes. It's really, when you think about it, it's really breathtaking on how much intricate things are put in to what the military does. This question about Derek Johnson. I've watched a couple things. I mean, what he says is true. I just don't know where the guy came from. Granted, people don't know where I came from either, but it's what he's sharing is in the military, in the intelligence side, they do stuff right out in the open without you knowing that you're seeing what you're seeing. Let's see. Yeah. Well, the question for Mike, I remember when the Queen come out and basically announced, Windsor Hall announced that she signed a proclamation that Charles wouldn't be king. And now all of a sudden he's supposedly king.
Yep.
Because I thought it was going to one of Diana's boys.
Did you see my video, Jeff, on Ashley from last night? I believe she's alive.
Who's that, Diana?
No, Ashley B. or Abbott.
Oh, Ashley Babbitt.
Yeah, she was in the front row last night.
Yeah, that whole thing there. I think the whole J6 was
planned.
Oh, absolutely, and I think that was done because when I worked in D.C. at the White House, there are certain things that happen if an attack happens inside of D.C. On any federal building, and one thing I know for a fact that happens is the U.S. Secret Service drops a complete net over D.C. There is no communications going in and out. Everything is scrambled. So how, naturally, Nancy Pelosi's laptop come up missing, and I think that was something that the Judge Advocate General's office needed to use as proof and as a bargaining chip against Nancy Pelosi. I think Maria, I think they already have the proof. Yeah, they don't need a movie because if you understand how NSA works, anything that's transmitted, that's why I believe that they kept asking the questions of were these machines hooked up to the internet? And every time that question was asked by any type of legislator or anything along those lines, they always kind of stumbled. Because when you plug something into the internet and an IP address is assigned to that device, NSA can pick it up. Because you have to remember who created the internet. That was the DoD, Department of Defense. They created the internet.
This is a good statement here, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, I remember exactly when she said it. I mean, not time frame wise, but I remember when it was released out of Windsor, and the reasoning was because of Camilla Parker Bowles, and with Diana, that's why she had skipped Charles.
Wow, there's some good questions here, Jeff. Here's another statement. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, well, 10 and 2. So today's October 2nd, and with the Asian markets getting ready to open, which it would be their Monday, and I'm already seeing reports coming from some buddies of mine at Treasury that collapses are already happening right now.
Yep.
And with the Pope ordering all the money to be back at the Vatican.
Shared that yesterday, I think, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
I had that yesterday, I think.
Yeah, Mike, I was called a whack job and a big time conspiracy theorist when I first reported about these servers, and there were people before me, but I took it with a grain of salt. And when I started hearing the reports from the community that I was in, that there was something big taking place, that just reasserts my feeling that definitely NSA would have been involved. There's a certain group inside of NSA that's tasked with these particular issues. And when we had a discussion about it, and then all of a sudden, a video leaked out with one of the Italian Supreme Court justices basically coming out and said, yeah, we're aware of the person, because somebody inside of Italy dropped the mic on their military. And I mean, you try to look for that video now. Of course, I haven't. I'm sure it's been removed, of the interview of the Supreme Court member inside of Italy. And me personally, I think that guy was interviewed by the JAG court. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to grab a cigar here.
Okay. You there, Giggies? Well, turned out to be a pretty good show so far.
Y'all
Oh, yeah.
y'all.
What, Jeff? Oh. Mm.
Well, We won't know anything for sure until later about whoever's alive and who's not alive. And
Yeah. Hey, Gage, real quick, can you drop Nikki B's channel?
yeah,
Joyful says more peeps and more people are in here.
all right, let me get to it.
Yeah, I think a lot of these people that if they have been executed by the military for treason, sedition, I think probably based on what type of agreement they may just mysteriously die of natural causes, or they may use the big C against them and say that's how they passed.
She said, sorry about all the questions, Jet.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of our favorite names.
What's that?
Marie retired.
Oh, whatever happened to the evidence Mr. Pillow had? Sorry for all the questions. Well, don't be sorry about the question. I think he was. I think Mike Lindell was given information, because a private citizen like that, unless you got a serious rig at your disposal, you're not going to be able to gather that kind of data. So that information was given to him, and I believe he served some type of role in putting this type of stuff out. And I believe what he's displayed naturally is the unclassified version of it. But I think the military, because you have to understand, when you read the Insurrection Act, and if the President of the United States signs the Insurrection Act, the military has basically the only role after that point. The military has to find the insurrection. They have to know the players of the insurrection, and they have to figure out how to suppress the insurrection. And that's why when shortly after J6, when Trump come out and told the people in DC, I want you to go home, I want you to be peaceful, on and on. And when I seen that video, I called one of my buddies and I said, dude, I wonder where they have this guy at. And he was like, well, what do you mean? I said, where do they have Trump at? And he goes, well, he's on TV right now. And I'm like, look at the bushes. Cherry blossoms don't grow in the wintertime. And I said, if you go back and you watch that video, you'll see that the bushes are in blue. So that was green screen, CGI, whatever. So it is my belief that after Trump gave that speech behind a bulletproof glass, the U.S. Secret Service got him out of Dodge and put him in a secure location.
Hey.
What did you say in the living room when you walk in?
I don't remember.
How about you now?
I don't remember now.
You on mute?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I don't understand this one, Jeff.
UK media reporting that the Prime Minister has told Charles not to go to the climate summit in Paris. I'm wondering why they're not making this public. Well, I don't understand how what's her name, Liz Truss, how she can tell the quote unquote king to do anything, because those two, my understanding is those two, I mean, basically the monarch puts out where they would like to see Parliament, what issues. Normally the Prime Minister doesn't tell the king shit, or the queen. But now, if there is security concerns, MI5 and MI6 would advise the Crown what to do and what, offer suggestions, like the Secret Service would offer suggestions to the president. And ultimately, unless it's a major threat, the Secret Service doesn't override the president. He basically tells them, and after talking to his advisors.
Sister Nikki B. Love you. Got two B's initials in here, Jeff. Nikki B and Jeff B.
Yeah. Mike was saying, he don't know if that was Trump. I don't know. I do know it is not uncommon. Now, I'm not going to say U.S. leaders, U.S. presidents. I know it's not uncommon for world leaders to have doppelgangers. I mean, look at Kim Jong-un. I know Kim Jong-il had, 2 or 3. I don't know. It depends on how big this operation is, if there is an operation. And there's too many anomalies going on right now that make zero sense. And the only thing that makes sense is that we're in a continuity of government status. Kelly, I think when Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin met, and the soccer ball was exchanged, I was told, and I have no reason not to believe, that there was information inside that ball. And the optics, I mean, granted, Putin could have just gave him something and vice versa, but it was the optics to show individuals that would know what to look for, that a deal or an exchange had been made. Because mysteriously, when Trump come back from that trip, Melania Trump was wearing a dress that pretty much symbolized that ball. So I think
that orange dress, Jeff?
Yes.
The orange one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that being reported. And here's the funny thing about Obama. So when I was stationed in Hawaii, on Oahu, on the weekends, there was like eight of us guys that used to go down to the piers, and we would do scrape barnacles off the hulls of ships. And guys, very wealthy individuals that we knew in Hawaii, one of them being Mike Woods, and in exchange for us doing hull integrity strength tests and stuff like that, because these were very expensive yachts, we got to go out on these things for free. So when we would, on our weekends, when we weren't training for something or doing something, we always went out on these yachts. One thing about Hawaii is you cannot own land inside Hawaii unless you're a native Hawaiian. You can own property, meaning a house, but you cannot own the land. And when Obama bought Magnum PI's old place, I think it was on Lanai or Kauai, one of those two. They had to have a broker buy the land for Obama. But I thought he was born in Hawaii. So if he was born in Hawaii, he's a natural Hawaiian citizen. So why would he have to go through a broker to buy the land? That's just a piece of the puzzle that, doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that soccer ball thing is real interesting. How they're doing that. That's kind of weird. Melania had it too, right?
It's just like you have to remember too. Putin was ex-KGB, so they have tradecraft that they do, certain things just like our CIA and stuff like that. But to me, that was a visual to people who would know what to look for, basically giving them a go sign. Yeah, I doubt they found it. I think that soccer ball is probably long gone. I mean, normally when a president gets gifts from other world leaders or whatnot, it goes, into the library and it part of the National Archives. They don't truly, I guess, get to keep the gift. They do, but they don't. But I think if that whole thing, I believe they were trying to find what was put in place by Trump and the military as part of continuity of government, and I think it was an epic fail.
Yeah, he was. Well, he was born. Obama was. Jeff, can you?
Barry Soretto.
Oh,
And
did you see?
Go ahead.
Did you see that ID on Michelle Obama ID?
No.
When she voted mail. They had the
No.
ID.
Who Big Mike?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is when they were in the White House, a buddy of mine I knew, he was former Marine Force recon. He was on his detail, and he told me that Secret Service, all not to its face, but they referred to her as Big Mike.
So you think we're going to soon find out about Castle Rock and Harry's mansion?
Well, I mean, why isn't the media putting that out there? I mean, even CNBC.
Yep.
I mean, 'cause that's major news. I mean, that's if you're having a collapse of a financial institution, that's huge. So that just almost reinforces my thoughts that the news medias are under a gag order and they're told what they can put out and what they can't put out. Mm-hmm. Because I'll tell you, if you're in a room and you're being told by the Judge Advocate General Corps that if you don't do as we say, when we say it, and how we say it, you're going to be charged with treason. That's something to make you scratch your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, B-Dog. Yeah, he threw out 7 hats and he started at 717.
And, with all this 17 stuff that's going on, and if none of this is happening, and this is where, I don't have any doubt that it's going on. But if something isn't brought to the public very shortly, one, Donald Trump's going to lose any support that he had.
Yep.
And he needs to be put on trial for treason, sedition, and attempted overthrow of the U.S. government by putting this stuff out there. I mean, he still hasn't conceded the election.
No,
He truly has. Go ahead.
Jeff, that's what I'm telling her, my mother, that he's never conceded. And she said, oh, Hillary didn't.
Oh, no, Hillary did.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Hillary conceded. She conceded, a few hours after the results were posted or, announced. She conceded. He has never formally conceded. And here's the other thing that if you look at the federal records for elections, there's no entries right now for people running for president of the United States in 2024.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they have it. Yeah, and they have to register that they are going to run to start up their campaign funding.
Is it a year or 2 years in advance or a year, NASA?
It's normally they start right before the midterms is when all the filings have to be in.
Wow, that's big news right there, Jeff. I didn't know that. So yeah, thanks for sharing on that. So
yeah, they have to file with the Federal Election Commission in order to actually run.
Yeah.
But all right, Robert. Well, I'm gonna get off here and
thanks for everybody was happy you came up today.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Jeff.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good rest of your Sunday.
You have a good afternoon.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Wow. All right. That turned out surprise.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah. That's weird. That last point he made, Giggles, about who's entering the president race.
Right.
Right. Because don't they have? Yeah, they got to sign in and all that, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Wow. Didn't think I was gonna be on long.
I know, that was good.
Jeff.
I like it when Jeff comes up.
Jeff B or Nikki B is in here.
Yeah, seen her. Hi,
Nikki.
Yeah. But all right. Close out here. Wasn't expecting to be on this long. So, but all right, Gigs. Thanks for helping today.
You're welcome. I love you.
Yeah, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bye, everybody in chat. Y'all have a good afternoon. See y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye, Robert. Love you.
Bye. Love you. All right. Thanks, everybody. All the mods and everyone that came today. That was cool that Jeff came up and shared a lot today. Yep. So Jeff, you have a good rest of the weekend. Everybody else the same. And thanks everybody for subbing over to Nikki B's. And hopefully something will happen this week. But anything happens, I'll be on. Love you all and see you tomorrow.